Jose Alba, the bodega clerk charged with murder for stabbing his attacker to death, was released from Rikers Island last week. Alba was forced to give up his passport and also remain in the 5 boroughs and submit to electronic monitoring. More and more organizations and groups are now calling on District Attorney Alvin Bragg to drop the murder charges against Alba, stating that he clearly acted in self-defense. Joining now to discuss, iHeartRadio talk show host on 710 WOR, Mark Simone. Mark, good to see you again.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me.
So, buddy, from the beginning, it felt like this was likely to turn into a much bigger than local crime story. I think we're already there. A lot of coverage on Fox News, Daily Mail, some of the biggest news outlets on this one. What do you think the district attorney, Alvin Bragg, is thinking here?
Well, I don't think he's ever thinking. You got to give these Democrats, these woke Democrats, credit. No matter how far they push the envelope, when you think they can't get any worse, they always get worse. This guy is just a lunatic. He's a lunatic district attorney. No bail, no jail. Doesn't want anybody to go to prison. This guy's been out 8 times. This horrible monster. The last time was for assaulting a cop, and now it's to a whole new level. Not only can these guys attack you left and right, you have to submit to the attack if you try to resist. Hey, and once they come behind the counter at the bodega, you got to do whatever you have to do.
I mean, but this is the point, Mark, right? You just set it up so that we know the DA, and this is true of a lot of these Soros DAs, they don't want to send anybody to prison, right? They don't want to send anyone to jail until someone is defending themselves against a career criminal. Then it's murder charges, second-degree murder, not even an involuntary manslaughter charge here.
Yeah, it's the highest charge. They will not send anybody to jail except for this poor guy and Donald Trump. Those are the only people they want to put in jail. This guy, and hey, also remember, he's just barely eking out a living. This immigrant somehow got this bodega, good for him. And he can't go back there. He can never go back there, no matter what. He's going to be a target for who knows who is going to come after him. So I don't know what this poor guy's going to do.
And also, it's even more clear, this is one of these instances where it's not a he said, or the facts are in dispute, as we're showing here on the screen. There are multiple camera angles showing exactly what transpired here in the physical altercation. It's clear that this individual, Simon, attacked Alba twice, cornered him. Alba's like 62 years old. The other guy is, I think, in his 30s. And now there's video of Alba even telling the guy, look, I don't want a problem. I don't want a problem. Watch.
Whatever you hard work, I'll fight for everything.
That's not my fault. They can't walk in the walking. That's not working now. Don't work. Come on, come out, Papa. What's up with you? I don't want a problem, Papa. What's wrong with you? I don't do nothing. That's a little girl. So why you snatch anything I He's coming here.
I mean, to your point, Mark, the guy's saying, look, I don't want a problem. If Simon had stayed on the other side of the counter and this had stayed as a verbal altercation, okay, you can't pull out a knife and stab the guy because you don't like what he says. He cornered him. He assaulted him. Alba tried to get away. This is all on video. And then he assaulted him again. So what? I mean, I'm just curious. What does the prosecutor in New York think that Jose Alba, an immigrant from the Dominican Republic, not some powerful guy, what's he supposed to do?
This district attorney doesn't think. He's just a bleeding heart, woke liberal. This poor guy, it's Alvin Bragg that caused the death of Simon. Alvin Bragg, first of all, stop prosecuting shoplifting. Shoplifting is totally out of control in New York. The woman's debit card wasn't working. So her mentality now and the boyfriend is that you're supposed to just hand them something, that they shouldn't have to pay for it anyway. When she said, I'm going to go get my boyfriend, I would assume that meant he'll come in with the money and pay for these things where my card doesn't work. But he comes in and throws this poor guy against the wall. And when you're getting pummeled, if you have a knife, what more excuse do you need to use it? How do you have to get beaten to a pulp?